thought the tents were safety. They thought the camp was shelter, but the fire comes, the explosion rises, the sky turns orange. There is no safe place. Not the homes, not the buildings, not the tents, nowhere. So they run. Again, always running. Look at the water spraying. Look at the fire rising. One is weak, one is strong. The hoses cannot stop the bombs. The people cannot stop the war. They can only run.
It's exploding! Run!
Again, always running.
Get down!
They run, not towards something, but away. Away from the smoke, away from the fire, away from the death. The feet hit the pavement, the bags swing, the breath comes fast. This is not exercise, this is survival, this is displacement in motion. The sky is below, the people are inverted, the world is upside down. This is what displacement does, it turns everything around. What was stable is now fluid, what was home is now a reflection in a puddle. They walk on the sky. They walk on the memory of what was. The rug is small, the rubble is vast, but on this rug there is home, plates, food, family. The walls are gone, the roof is gone, but the meal remains, because home is not concrete, home is not steel, home is who you eat with. He carries the sack, he drags the hose, he walks through the mud. His shoulders are small, the burden is large. This is not a school bag, this is not a toy. This is survival. This is what displacement looks like. A child carrying the weight of the world. He sits on the edge, on the rubble of the old world, looking at the new one. The camp stretches out. The city waits in the distance. He does not look away. He watches. He remembers. He waits. The pot is empty. The bucket is light. The hands are ready. They wait for the weight to change, for the pot to fill, for the hunger to ease. The metal is cold. The weight is long, but the hope is there. In the outstretched arm, in the open vessel. Look at the hands. Look at the pots. 1 becomes 10. 10 becomes 100. This is not one family. This is a community. This is a people. All hungry, all waiting, all reaching for the same thing, survival. They share the bowl, they share the food, they share the ground. No tables, no chairs, no home. But they have each other. The older ones watch the younger ones. The hands reach in, the food disappears. And for this moment, they are not refugees, they are children, eating together. He climbs the mountain of waste. Not for play, for what can be used, for what can be saved. The trash is heavy, the hill is steep, but he moves upward, because in this world, nothing is thrown away. Everything is kept, everything matters. The containers are lined up, row after row, waiting for the truck. Water is life, water is time. Water is the distance between thirst and relief. They wait, not in anger, but in need, because without water there is no tomorrow. The rain stops, but the water remains. The streets become rivers, brown and deep. He walks, alone. The adults stand dry on the side, but he must cross. Every step is heavy, every step is a struggle. This is the path home. This is the path to school. This is the path. When the street becomes a river, they build a bridge, not of steel, not of concrete, but of tires. of hands, of helping each other. One pulls, one pushes. They cross together, because no one crosses alone. She has her bag, she has her books, she's ready to learn. But the street is a river, the fence is a wall. She stands and waits. Will the water go down? Will she make it to class? The flood does not care about school. It does not care about childhood. It only flows. The blue signs hang high. The university, the institute, they promise a future. But the road to get there is a river. The van pushes through. The wheels spin. The water splashes. Education is not just in the classroom. It is in the struggle to get there. Look at his face. He is smiling. The rain falls. The street floods. The work is hard. But he smiles. He drives his cart. He carries his goods. He moves forward. The flood cannot wash away the spirit. It cannot stop the work. The horse pushes forward. The water splashes high. The men stand firm. They do not turn back. The modern cars wait behind. But the horse moves through. Muscle and will. Against the flood. This is the old way. Still strong. Still moving. The rain does not stop. The sky opens up. And he adapts. A bucket for a hat, a sack for a seat. He sits on the load. He protects the cargo. Or maybe he just protects himself. The world is grey. But he keeps moving. The street is gone. The road is water. And he stands. Alone. Hands on hips. Watching. Waiting. The flood does not ask. It simply takes. And in the quiet, he measures the depth. Not just of the water, but of the loss. Look at the street, or what used to be a street. Now it is a river. The bus crawls, the taxis stall, the water covers everything. This is not one neighborhood. This is the city, drowning in the rain, waiting for the drains to work, waiting for the sun. The engine fails, the wheels spin, the mud holds tight. And then the hands come. 1 man, 2 men, 5 men. They push, not for glory, not for pay, but because someone is stuck. And in this city, no one is left behind in the water. Behind the glass, the world is quiet. The rain streaks the window. The city below is a river of brown. We watch the trucks push through. We watch the water rise. From here, the struggle looks small, like toys in a bath. But we know the truth. The engines stall, the cold bites. We watch, we wait. The world outside is water and noise. But here, in the taxi, there is a moment of quiet. He watches the street disappear. He watches the rain fall. Childhood continues, even in transit, even in the storm. His eyes ask the questions his voice cannot yet form. The world is grey. The water is brown. But he is yellow. Bright, electric yellow. He does not see a flood. He sees a playground. He splashes, he plays, he reclaims the water. Joy is not waiting for the storm to end. Joy is dancing in the rain. The rain writes on the glass. Streaks of water, blurring the world outside. Inside, there is quiet. The engine hums. The wipers beat. She watches the storm through the veil. Safe but distant. Sheltered but waiting. This is how the journey feels, muffled, slow, heavy with water and thought. Look at their faces. Are they crying? No. They are laughing. The water is high, the traffic is stuck, but they are moving. Together. In the back of the truck. The flood cannot stop the laughter. It cannot stop the spirit. This is how they survive. Not just by walking, but by laughing. They raise their hands not in surrender, but in victory, over the flood, over the grey sky, over the struggle. The water rises, but their spirits rise higher. 2 fingers, 1 message. We are still here. We are still alive. In the darkness, they make light. Not from the sky, not from the stars, but from their own hands. The sparks fly, the circle glows, and for a moment, the ruins are beautiful. And for a moment, the darkness loses, the flags are strung, the lights are lit, the voices rise. This is not a wedding, this is not a festival, this is a camp. But they celebrate anyway, because joy is not a place, it is a moment, it is a song, it is a light shared between friends. The tent is temporary, but the faith is permanent. The walls are fabric, but the decoration is love. They draw the moons, they hang the lights. They celebrate Ramadan not in a mosque, but in a camp. Not in a home, but in exile. But the faith remains. They are small, but the light is bright. They do not carry weapons, they do not carry stones, they carry light. In the darkness, they stand together, side by side. The future holding the present, the children holding the hope. They do not stand still. They climb, they ascend. The hill is dark, the ground is uneven, but the lanterns guide them, step by step, upward. This is the journey. Not down, not away, but up, toward the light, toward the morning. The birds fly where they wish. No checkpoints, no borders, no walls. They cross the sky while people wait on the ground. They return home at dusk while people sleep in tents. Freedom has wings, and it flies over a land that cannot fly. Smoke and steam, fire and sea. The smell of roasted corn mixes with the salt air. For a moment, there is no conflict, no displacement, just the fire, just the food, just the evening routine, life, simple and warm, against the darkening sky. The sun goes down, the work is done. They push the boat against the waves. One pulls, one pushes. The sea is rough, the catch is light, but they are here, doing what their fathers did, doing what they must. The boat comes home. The day ends. The sun turns red. The day ends. They sit together, not speaking, just watching. The waves roll in, the waves roll out, and the sun goes down. This is the rhythm, this is the routine, this is the peace they steal from the chaos. For a few moments, there is only the sea, and the sun, and them. The sun turns red, like blood. Like the earth, it sinks, it disappears, but it does not vanish, it rests to rise again. This is the promise. The sun sets, but it always returns. Look at the blue, row after row, tent after tent. This is not a village, this is not a city, this is displacement, organized, numbered, vast, hundreds of families, thousands of lives, all under blue plastic, all waiting. The flag flies, not over a government building, not over a fortress, but over a camp. It is frayed, it is tired, but it does not fall. It reminds them, we are here, we are numbered, but we are not forgotten. The glass is cold, the light is warm. The hand presses against the barrier, between inside and outside, between safety and danger, between here and there. The condensation runs like tears. The world outside is blurred, but the hand is real. The longing is real. No cart, no truck, no crowd, just him and the rain. The world slows. In the middle of the storm there is a moment of stillness, a man facing the water, not fighting, not running, just standing. Because sometimes that is all you can do, and then the sky clears. The water will recede, the sun will rise, the hands will keep pushing, the wheels will keep turning. This is not the end. This is a pause, a breath, before the next step, before the next journey, before tomorrow.